When I walk into an account, when I'm selling beer, when I'm selling anything, I try to identify who the decision maker is, knowing who's making the decisions and getting to what they're not telling you. What is it that will make them say yes? That's the unique thing. In the beer business, you have the 3-tier system. You have to sell your distributor, you have to sell their salespeople, then you have to sell the customer, the bar and restaurant owner and the retail store, then you have to sell a customer. So you have to sell all these people. The nice thing about Pumpkinhead, the customer is asking for it. So those top people are relaying it. But one of the toughest thing I had was getting an actual distributor in California to bring us in. So that distributor said to me, this guy, Ed Rose, said, listen, if you can get Trader Joe's to bring you in, I'll sign you up as a distributor. So what we did was get a specially designed beer for Trader Joe's, and then that distributor brought us in. That was the toughest sale. It took months. It took like 6 months to actually get that done. But you have to understand what that distributor's thinking. They're thinking, I have all these beers. I don't need another beer. Their customer, Trader Joe's, very important to them. If I could make Trader Joe's say, you got to bring Shipyard in, then I found a way. I found an angle. I found something somebody else didn't have. That got me in the door. So you better listen to whoever the decision maker is about what they want before you tell them what you need. You have to think about what's going on in their world. Ask enough questions to get a real sense for what is it you're going to provide that will give them an opportunity to make their business better. What do they need? Who do they already commit to? What's the time of year? When's there an opportunity? Because then they're going to want to do business with you. It was the fall of 1992. The summer was over in Kennebunk, and I needed to keep my brewery busy, and I need to keep my brewer busy because I was paying him at the time not a lot of money, $300 or $400 a week, but I had the overhead of the brewery, and I had to figure out a way. And I'm in Kennebunk, Maine, USA, and Portland, Maine is a half an hour away. And Portland was very active in September, October, November, December. So I literally had to go sell draft beer directly to bars because I didn't have bottles. I didn't have cans. I just had draft beer, 15.5-gallon keg. And at the time, $3 Dewey's was the number one account in Portland, Maine for beer. And they had Bass on draft, and they had Gary's on draft. I think they had Sam Adams on draft. At the time, they had some other foreign beers that they were selling. So I had to go in and convince them to take a new beer on. And at the time, Don Barry was the guy that was running Dewey's behind the scenes. And he said, I'll let you in for 3 weeks with the round kegs, but you have to commit to making sure I get the straight-sided kegs, which were like the mainstream beers at the time. So I did that. That was the toughest sale because not only did I have to sell them, I had to go spend money I didn't have, borrow money to get that sale at $3 Dewey's. And today, 33 years later, $3 Dewey's is one of our best accounts.